one.
Just as the computer starts clearing itself for takeoff.
Hi guys, happy Sunday.
Welcome in. It's we're back. We took a week off. Kids
We did.
had a bunch of stuff last week. So good to see a lot of you in the chat because we haven't seen some of you guys in
I know it's been
since
crazy.
the group cruise.
We had the group cruise. We came back. We did a live 2 weeks ago. We had Richard popped in with us. That was so nice.
Yeah.
And we got to do some awesome talk a little bit about us just getting home because we got off the ship that day. And now since, guys, let me just fill you in. I don't know if we came down with the cruise crud or if we just flat out just got the flu, because we did get the flu.
It's been going around town.
It's been going around town. I'm not cruising. I'm not cruising. I'm not blaming this one on the cruise. I'm really not. Katie was the first to fall. I came soon after. Kevy followed suit. Bri was in there too. You held strong.
I'm invincible.
But you know he gets a stuffy nose and he's complaining. His face was so cold today.
Oh, it was cold.
Anyway, we did get the flu. We actually tested positive for flu. I was
about 300 feet up on the roof.
300
in 40-mile-an-hour winds just to get your Christmas lights.
Hey guys, I can't believe that blizzard. Oh my gosh.
It was terrible. Hey, welcome in. If it's your first time here, I'm Brian. This is Julie. Thanks for joining us. If you're not your first time here, thanks for coming back. We miss all you guys. We do this every Sunday night.
We try to do it every Sunday.
Well, the kids' hockey schedule is a little tough this year, so there's going to be
a lot of Sunday night games.
There's going to be some,
but okay.
There's going to be some missed days.
So we're on the mend. Last weekend was super busy with amongst kind of getting over being sick. We had football championship game. We had a gymnastics competition. We had. Barbara had something too. What do you have?
Brian had a game.
Oh, he had a hockey game. Yeah, and it was just like it was crazy. So anyway,
literally went from
we couldn't do it
south of the house to north of the house to west of the house.
But
all in.
And it's funny because we were just saying like we're so ready to. This is gonna come out wrong. It's gonna come out wrong. Not move on, but like we want to talk. I feel like it's been forever. We want to talk more, kind of wrap up MSC with a bow. Tell you guys how that group cruise went. All the wonderful stuff that we experienced, what we learned that we liked about MSC, what we didn't, and talk about our next, what's coming up. And there's some really good
so people can start
Black Friday deals.
So people can start booking this thing, you mean?
Yes. So listen.
I knew where you were going. I see Julie's got her Star of the Seas sweatshirt on tonight.
I do. I am. I'm wearing my star. There we go. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. This is I've now come to the realization that I just need to own it. This is my favorite ship. I love Star. I love it. It's my favorite ship. I am going to be on it again soon before this group cruise, and I cannot wait because it's my favorite ship. But come with us. Come with us. January. We already have people booking it.
Yes.
We have rooms held. We have rates. We have prevailing rates. We have held group rates. But it is going to be so fantastic because there's nothing we love better than a group cruise.
Guys, stick around to the end because one of you in the chat so I think everybody here knows, but for those of you who don't, we are travel agents. We do organize this stuff. And one of you here saved a lot of money a few hours ago.
Yeah, you were just telling me. That's awesome.
Somebody here saved a lot. You saved a lot of money. Yeah. So we can reprice a vacation. So the sooner you get a deposit down on something, the better off you are, because once we know that you're booked, then we can start watching for price drops, and we'll always
Jersey Judy didn't get sick. That's fantastic.
Well, let's say hello to some people here because we got
I also have to fill everybody in and just let you guys know my computer survived through the trip. We got home and it bugged out. It crashed. I had to take it in. Thankfully, it is Mac, so I have AppleCare. It is covered. They have it. They're fixing it up for me. But I am computerless tonight, so
working from the phone.
I got my phone. I'm not as good in the chat on the phone, so if you guys know, I'm not going to be as active in the chat tonight, but I'm going to be reading it up here. And you got your stuff.
Yeah,
Brian did say, let me hook up the other laptop for you. And I said, no, it's good. It's good.
But all right, well, let's say hello to some people. Kathy's first one here. Thank you, Kathy. Now, guys, the chat is still, we haven't figured out how to put display names back. So if you got to username that doesn't really describe who you are, make sure you say who you are so we can say hello.
Yeah, and there is a good fix for that. So,
we're working on it.
Yeah, no, you can fix it. You can fix your name.
Lee is here. Hi, Lee. How are you? Nice to see you. Let's see here. Shane is here. Happy Sunday. Hi, Mark. Happy Thanksgiving to everyone this week.
It's Thanksgiving week.
Anybody sailing for Thanksgiving? Is anybody going to be on a cruise ship for Thanksgiving?
We did that one year.
We did.
Okay.
I miss Rudolph. Not Rudolph the reindeer, Rudolph the main dining room server from our Thanksgiving cruise.
Yeah. I loved sailing on Thanksgiving, but it's going to be a while before I want to do that again. I mean, it was years ago that we did it, and the one thing that I didn't like, and you'll understand this if you have kids.
Is this you?
No.
Hi, Julie.
No, I'm in under me. Oh. Julie Howie Cruz. That's where I am. Anyway, the one thing that I didn't like with the whole hustle and bustle of the holidays, it was fantastic to be on the ship for Thanksgiving itself, and have a nice Thanksgiving dinner. And we were with other family, and you really do. It felt like a really fun time to be on the ship. But the minute I got home, I felt like I was so behind the 8 ball, and the holidays snuck up so fast on us.
They did.
I feel like it's going to be another few years until we're much more of in a empty nester kind of zone before I really want to cruise on Thanksgiving itself. Early November was great though.
Shane is asking the same question I thought that was you. Hockey Zone TikTok just got off the ship this morning.
What ship were we on?
I'm assuming the Meraviglia. Ooh. So we're gonna talk a lot about Meraviglia tonight. Let's see. Rocket Launch.
So it is Thanksgiving week, and we did break out the Christmas decorations this week too. If anybody saw on our Facebook community group, Bri was not shy to climb the ladder today.
No, and the fact that so many of you laughed at my peril is just why I love you all. Hello, Brandon. Hello, Judy here. Let's see who else is here. Let's see. Will G is here. Hello, Will G. Jen is here. Jen's cruising very soon. Looks like we got your family all squared away. Let's start booking some excursions there. Hello, Amy. Hello, Chris. Chris, I see you commenting about your dad. Hope your dad's doing well. Glad to hear that he's home. Hopefully he's recovering. Tony is here. Hello, Tony. Good to see you. Let's see who else. Dad is actually here tonight.
Mom said I have to say hello. Hi, Dad.
Cruising is fun anytime.
Shout out to Mom, because I had 3 missed calls on my phone, and then she called you and you answered, and she's like, why isn't Julie answering her phone? Because I was running around all day, and my phone was in one corner of the house and I was in the other corner, and I don't know. I made leftover. I made a pretty darn good dinner tonight, for considering that was all leftovers repurposed.
Oh, that's why it was spicy. Figured that one out.
I had leftover meatballs, so I made chili out of it.
Jeremy and Cheryl, thanks for coming in, guys. Good to see you, fellas. Let's see. Amy says they did not get sick. Knock on wood. You said Judy said she did not get sick. Apparently, it was just us.
Telling
so we
you,
can't blame the
I don't blame the ship. I don't think it was the ship. I think we just happened to catch the flu. And it was a couple days after we got home. So
Mary Ellen is here. Hello, Mary Ellen. Nice to see you. Let's see. Will says they're going to be getting on the Icon Galveston inaugural in August for his 60th birthday. Guys, we love these Icon.
Well, first of all, happy birthday. Second of all, Icon going to Galveston is iconic. I think it needs to be there. It's a great ship to be in Galveston. And
Sharon at Sea is here. Hello, nice to see you guys. Matt Sharon. And Tiff are here. Matt, hang out. We're gonna we got a little video clip of you tonight that we're gonna.
We may have caught you.
We waited until we got off the ship so that way you didn't get into trouble. But the Kelleher's are coming. Here. Hello, Kevin and Becky. Good to see you guys. You guys fresh off the Meraviglia with us. Let's see. I think we caught up here.
All right, so
all right, we're just gonna if we missed you, hello, generic hello.
And now I'm at the mercy of you and your mouse because I don't have my own computer.
We'll say two more.
I should open up my
Together We Travel has just joined us, and so has Jason Wagner. So hello, guys. Thank you for joining us.
What's up, Jay?
Well, guys, listen. We just had a great group cruise on the Meraviglia. We wanted to talk a little bit about that because we want to talk about a different line than we're used to. You guys hear us talk a lot about Royal Caribbean. We talk a lot about Carnival, even some NCL we throw in there. Have an NCL cruise coming. I have an NCL cruise coming up with the Jimmy Jamboree in the spring. You do not.
I do not.
But it'll be my first time cruising without you.
It will be.
You've cruised without me.
Totally okay with this. I'm looking forward to it.
Good, because I just booked my hotel today. So
okay.
3 days at the Embassy Suites before the cruise.
It's vacation. It's been a while since you've traveled without me, and I've been home.
I used to travel without you a lot.
I know you used to.
I traveled for
the
work.
Kids were a lot younger, and I would hold down the fort at home. And you'd come home to a new project every time.
I'd come home, or you'd push a kid down the stairs. Kevin had to get stitches the one time.
You had just left, and then I had to drive him right to the hospital, and he put his teeth through his lip. He fell down. No, I would redo furniture. I came home, the house was painted one week. You came home.
You did all sorts of stuff. All right, well, let's get to the Meraviglia. Shayna says, overall, I really enjoyed MSC. They are different, and there were certainly some negatives, but did some really good things as well. All right, so if you're in the chat,
we can all agree it's different, right?
It is different,
and it's like it's different, but it's not
bad.
No, it's not bad.
Not but better, not worse.
You can't necessarily put your finger exactly on what's different because it's at the end of the day, it's still cruise. Different. It's just different.
Yeah. I'll tell you this. Let's. I made some notes because I want to keep us on track because otherwise, I want to get to the Black Friday deals. Yeah. And we have a lot to talk about. So let's so
we had over 70 people on this cruise.
It was a lot. And I loved every single one of them.
That's a big group for us, and like because and it was so nice because I called them we almost had everybody kind of was there, but we almost had these little pods too of because it was groups within a group, but still everybody came together. Fantastic, just way to cruise. So the first thing that we did was.
Well, let's talk about the bus.
Well, that's where I was going to go. We all hopped on the bus together. Well, a big portion of us, because a lot of us were from the same area. And even some of those that lived just a little bit further outside, it was easier for us all to meet up in one spot, not have to drive into Brooklyn during the New York City Marathon.
So
not have to pay for parking.
So Brooklyn parking
picked up.
For anybody keeping score at home is $45 per day to park at the port. So with that many of us coming from the same area, we decided that it would be a better value to charter a bus.
We all joined together.
So we had a great, we had a lot of fun.
I think everybody loved the bus too. If you're in the chat and you're on the bus, thumbs up, thumbs down. I only heard positive things. I don't think anybody had anything negative to say about the bus.
Are we taking a bus to our next cruise? Dad?
I don't think so.
No. All right. I'll start searching. I'll start searching for airline tickets.
No, but the other nice thing is we all could we're hanging out and talking and excited for the cruise. So of course we brought on snacks. We had coffee. We got our box of Joe from Dunkin'. Us Jersey people. We even had maybe a mimosa or two. And it was just
how many
really
bottles
fun.
Of champagne did we go through on that bus?
I mean, we weren't crazy. We weren't carried away. But I mean, when you have that many people, there was over 40 adults on the bus, or about 40 adults.
Jason said he talked to Joe today, and he couldn't stop talking about it. I mean, that's one of the things that I gained most. I did ask the kids.
You need a bullet point right here.
A bullet point for buttered dolphins?
For Joe.
Buttered dolphins?
Yeah, sure.
Buttered dolphins.
You just need a bullet point right here. This is Joe.
Joe is my buttered dolphin.
How fun was he? Oh, we had so much fun.
Brandon said he was impressed with the coffee pouring on the moving bus.
I only spilt it.
I don't think I sat down once. Poor Amy said that was a team. Poor Amy had 7 things in her hand at one point, and I'm like, "Do you need help?" She's like, "No, I'm good."
And I did lose my can opener.
Oh, you lost your can opener.
I ran back in the house for a can opener because we got these strawberry. It's a long story. Anyway, I lost my can opener.
Well, let's talk about boarding because I'll tell you that Brooklyn terminal. What a busy terminal.
Smooth right in. We didn't hit any of that marathon traffic.
Sergio did a great job.
Sergio was amazing.
Great job.
shout out to Sergio, who was our bus driver there and on the way back.
I don't think he ran anybody over. I'm not sure,
but he was from Queens, so I mean, he knew what he was doing, man. He knew exactly. We didn't even have to be like, hey. He was like, no, I got you, and he did.
But that terminal. So if you've never cruised out of Brooklyn, that terminal, I mean, there was a line outside that didn't look that long, and we've heard people say, oh, it's a really long boarding line, and we're like, so we were prepared. And we were there at 9:30 in the morning.
Yeah,
we were there at 9:30, and we saw a little bit of a line outside, and we're like, oh, that's not that bad. So we went inside, and then the line looped like this way, and we're like, ooh, okay, this line's a little bit longer. But then after it looped this way, it looped this way. And we're like, oh.
And then I swear, you had to like frog hop over people and inside out and under the tunnel and through the
and then after it looped this way,
over the river and through the woods.
You went through security. And then after you went through security, it went this way.
But wait.
And then this way. More. And then this way. I was like, man.
It was quite the line. I'm just gonna say, Judy, I've never been so jealous.
Oh, Jen says I stepped away for a few minutes. Has it started and I've missed it? No, hit refresh. Hit refresh. You'll be hit the little refresh button and you'll be good.
Yeah, so embarkation on MSC, I'm gonna solidly give it a thumbs down.
Yeah, sorry.
It was rough.
Well, I tell you what. So the Meraviglia is going to be leaving Brooklyn in the spring.
I'm not complaining. I'm just saying we all had the same experience. Yeah. It was rough.
Shayna says, I felt like it kept moving for the most part, but after security was actually worse. It did get kind of backed up, but I tell you what, they are going to be moving the Meraviglia out of Brooklyn in the spring. It's going to be doing a couple last sailings. So if you want to get on the Meraviglia before she leaves Brooklyn, please give us a call. There's great rates.
Do you think that's just an MSC thing, or do you think that's just a Brooklyn terminal thing?
It's a Brooklyn terminal thing, because we've heard the same thing with Princess. So when Princess sails out of there, it's kind of.
I wonder about like down like with the seashore and some of the other ships though.
Matt says standing in line, and one porter says, I've never seen it like this before. Well, I tell you what, it's Jersey week, and we bring it for Jersey week. So
we made the best of it though. And then the other nice thing was we were all together. We all got off the bus together. Although I did, people get, guys, you got to pack your patience. You have to pack your patience, because there's always those people who are going to somehow elbow around you and through you because they think that getting 2 more people in front of you is really going to make a difference. And I like turn around and I laugh because somebody we were standing with from our group that was right next to us in line, now we're like in front and in back. Now all of a sudden there's like 5 to 10 people in between us. How does that even happen? Guys,
well, Kathy
getting on the ship.
Kathy had a positive. Kathy had a positive. She said she met Chris and Denise in line. So
yeah.
Mary Ellen says embarkation of the World America in Miami was amazing because MSC has a new terminal down there. Mary Ellen, is that terminal open yet? I can't remember if it's open yet or not. But Will G said it went smooth in Galveston. Galveston, listen, Galveston is up in their game. They're getting an Icon class ship, new MSC terminal, Royal Caribbean terminal's not that old. I mean, I'm telling you guys,
I love Galveston.
Galveston is a great place to cruise out of.
Personally, my only quip with Galveston is it's really difficult for us to get there for where we live, because we have to fly into, there's Bush and there's Hobby, and it's really tricky to get down to Hobby for us. And we don't have Southwest around here. There's a bunch of different things.
What about Sail Away, Jewel? How'd you feel about Sail Away?
Sail Away, I mean, first of all, if you have beautiful weather like we did again this November, if you ever question leaving out of New York in November, don't hesitate, because we've now many times had gorgeous
in short sleeves
blue skies.
Actually, I think
like in the mid to high 70s. We got to see the skyline. It was just gorgeous. However, if you guys remember, the hurricane was not long prior to this, and the seas were rough that day, my friend. So after we got out of like the harbor, like more towards the open waters, I have not gotten seasick in many, 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 many years. I did the first cruise or two. This one was rough for me, and I woke up. We were rocking.
Yeah,
we were rolling.
Now, I'll tell you, the last time we went out of Bayonne, we were on an Oasis class ship, which is wide. The 2 other times we've gone out of the New York area, we've been on Anthem of the Seas, which is kind of narrow and tall, kind of like Meraviglia. She's narrow and tall also. And I tell you, I don't know if that had something to do with it. Maybe the hurricane, but we definitely were.
We had an aft balcony. And I just remember I'm laying in bed and I literally feel my body rolling. And it's like 3-4 in the morning, and I'm like, oh my goodness.
Jen says she can't hear anything. Guys, can you hear us? Can you hear us?
Hello?
Can everybody hear us? I think somebody would have complained if they can't.
Well, Jen did.
Oh, well, no, because Jen's the only one who couldn't hear us, I think. Guys, if everybody else can hear us, are we good? Good. Give us a thumbs up.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, we can hear us. Okay, so Jen, turn up your volume. How about that?
All right. But the sail away party was fantastic.
I tell you,
they did a really nice job.
I'm gonna skip these 2. We'll go back to these 2.
Super fun.
But man, does MSC know how to bring? So I've said it before. Now, guys, we sail a lot of Royal, but my Carnival cruise directors and the Carnival party is one of my favorite things on a cruise. And I'm gonna tell you,
we've seen the other lines stepping it up.
MSC gave them a serious run for their money.
And so did Navigator.
Cruise director Neil. Oh, Navigator did.
Yeah, we're seeing these other lines really figure out that sailaway parties are fun. But I tell you what, all of MSC's party, let's just skip ahead. I know we can come back.
No, I want to talk about the parties. The parties were awesome.
The white party.
Do I have a video of the party?
There's no kidding. It's their signature party, guys. You don't want to miss an MSC white party. We were all out. First of all, the MSC Meraviglia, their pool deck is my favorite pool deck of any ship that I've ever been on.
That's bold. It's a bold statement.
I'm not kidding. I said it on the ship and I'm going to say it again. They have those little day lounge beds that are like right there that are just first come, first serve. They have beautiful seating area along the edges, which we did many times with our group where we're sitting there next to the chairs. Plenty of lounge. If you're on the upper part, like around the upper balcony of deck 16, looking down on 15 in the pool, you felt like you were still part of the pool. Yeah. Like you really felt like you were still part of there. I wasn't a huge fan of the hot tubs, their size and their location, but wow, what a great pool deck. And then you have these 2 deep areas with that bridge that goes over the middle. Somewhat similar kind of to like what like Freedom Class is in Royal, but not really.
Almost Venezia-y.
Yeah. Well, it's the Italian coming out. But because
Shana said those MSC parties are hot fire.
They were hot fire. We had a blast. They had the white party, the space party. It didn't matter if I liked the ones out by the pool. There was 2 out by the pool. There was the white party. What was the other one out by the pool? Oh, the Paradise party.
The tropical party.
The tropical party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was fun.
That was a lot of fun too.
That was fun.
We were just dancing and the DJs were out there and it didn't matter. Kids of all ages. It was a lot of fun.
I was trying to upload a video. Guys, I tried to upload some videos to share tonight and software wasn't really cooperating because we got some great clips. And I mean, Katie had a rough first 2 days, but after that, man, you know, I asked the kids, I said, what was their favorite part of the cruise? And I'll share Katie's first. Katie said she had 2 favorite parts and one was the chocolate shop.
The chocolate shop was hot fire.
And the other, Amy, was meeting new friends because Katie met her little friend and they had.
It took a couple days, but once they hit it off, man, they were inseparable.
They were. She said that was her favorite part of the cruise. So and I tell you, meeting people and hanging out with people is my favorite part of these cruises. So
Jersey Judy just talked about the silent disco. They have the silent disco. First of all, okay, one of the things that I love about MSC is their parties. One of the things that I don't love about MSC is the way that they do things sometimes.
You had such a problem with those headsets.
Backwards. Like the way that you have to go and check it out. And then like guys, it's 2025 and they're handwriting your name.
Oh, they did the same thing.
Putting the number down. Then you have to initial it. There's literally like 500 people in the entire atrium under that big, beautiful LED lit like screen, that ceiling. It was utter chaos. And then like they changed the line in the middle and like they put us at the end of the line. MSC, there's a better way.
They did the same thing
to figure it out
for the water slides, and the ropes course. You had to sign a waiver also, and the adults and the kids had to sign them. And we went up there and thank God the kids were already in line when because I didn't know. And I walked up and Jill was there with Cam and Kev. And thank God I walked up, because otherwise Cam would have been able to get on, but Kev wouldn't have been able to get on, because they had to have a parent in the same stateroom signed for them. So
I mean, I get it. If their system is not yet up to being able to do something electronically by scanning your card or something like that, because they hold you for a deposit, right? Mm-hmm. So when you take out, if you don't return your headphones within the certain time after, they charge you $50. However, all this handwriting stuff, and the guy who, when I returned my headphones, he specifically crossed off the name under me and not mine. And I showed him, I said, no, I showed him my card again. So, I mean, I know mistakes are happening. I know they can happen. There's got to be a better way. But like, maybe even if until they find that better way, couldn't they, like, maybe you don't have to check it out right then and there as the event starts. Maybe like for the first 2 hours, you can go stop by a desk somewhere.
Well, I'm going to tell you.
So many people,
MSC,
you don't fit so many people in one area.
MSC does have some good tech. So,
oh yeah.
We tried, we always like to make sure when we have 2 rooms, we make sure we get extra cards so that way we can get into the kids' room, things like that. And they wouldn't give us an additional card for the kids' room because they said once they give you a new card, they turn off the old card. But they had these things.
Guys, we have adjacent rooms. We do it a lot. And no matter what, we always want to be able to get into both rooms, right? I want to be able to get into both rooms. Brian wants to be able to get in both rooms. And we want the kids to be able to get into both rooms. They do not give you an extra card. However, you can do the band. So your card will still work, but you do the band for the other room.
This band will open your room door. It will swipe to buy you a drink. And
it's like everything.
Bar service.
So it's like the other bands. Like,
well,
it's like
I tell you the big difference. Too. So the WOW band on Royal, if you want to get your drink, you take your band off, you give it to the attendant.
Yes.
He takes it with him to the thing, to the bar server. He takes it to the bar, swipes.
I think that's going to update though.
MSC. That guy walking around getting drinks. Go in the kitchen, please. The guy walking around giving you drinks.
Guys,
he had a little tablet.
I got my heated blanket turned on my lap here, just so you know.
He had a tablet.
I'm all snuggled in.
You turn it right at the pool, and it's totally waterproof, totally sealed. I wonder how long the battery is on this thing. And you probably can't use it again on another cruise. Probably buy another one.
No, but I bet you can. No, you can. You can reuse them. But you have to probably change
big fan of this thing.
Battery dies.
Big fan of this thing.
I don't think that it's no different than the WOW band, other than MSC had the technology to swipe it there, so you don't have to take it off.
That's what I said.
No, I know, but other than that, there's no difference.
It's medallion level, princess medallion level. So,
yes.
Let's see what else we got. All right, let's talk about some of the things that we did as a group. We did a slop hole.
We did our slop hole. It was so much fun. We had a lot of people interested in that. We had a big group. We were doing great. We ended up extending and going around for another round. Mm-hmm. Chooch, man, he was on fire. It
was Lenny. Lenny
had it. Lenny had us going. You're right. It was Lenny. Oh my goodness, sorry. But we had so much fun. It was, we came out. We didn't lose at all.
No.
We didn't come out up, but we had so much fun. We had people coming over from all over the place going, what are you guys doing?
As soon as we finished up,
people trying to jump in the middle of our slop hole.
There were all these little old ladies that were waiting to jump on our machine.
After we were done, they were like standing, they were like hovering.
So Richard jumped on the machine and held it down. He's like, my machine. I claim this land for Richard. No, that was great. That was a lot of fun. But then all right. So what else did we do as a group? We always ate dinner together. We always went to the MDR.
Yeah. For the most part, because
a lot of people do specialty
dining. We had an excursion the one night and we didn't make it back to the main dining room in time.
Now, main dining room is one place where I got to kind of knock MSC a little bit. Things did not go the way we like them to go for our group cruises.
It did not go smoothly for a majority of the nights.
Now, once the restaurant manager got involved and we kind of had some kind of conversations, they were a little bit more amenable. It didn't.
Well, let's be specific because now it just sounds like we're whining a little bit.
No.
Specifically, we waited like 2 hours for our dinner one night. And I'm talking, we had over an hour and 15, 20 minutes had gone by and we hadn't gotten our appetizers yet. and other surrounding people around us that were in our group of a party, because we had a bunch of tables in the same area, they were already finished with their dessert and leaving the dining room. So, I mean, things like that, like the timeliness, multiple times they got orders wrong. They missed some people completely and then didn't make it up. Like they didn't come back, and like it just things that I just don't think should be happening in the main.
The biggest problem that I had with it was the fact that when we host a group, guys, one of the things that we like to do
if you forget to bring somebody their meal, I know, but if you forget to bring somebody your meal, do you really just go, oops, sorry, and then not bring them out a meal? You can't do that.
It was one of the things when we do our groups, we always, we generally, I mean, for most groups, we always say we'll be in the main dining room. And we always like to make sure that everybody has a seat with the people that they came with, seated at the same table as the people that they came with. And, you know, they didn't really do that very well. So we have some feedback for MSC.
I'm seeing a lot of people in the comments all agreeing. Everybody that was pretty much with us, we all agree that the MDR was not the best. We had a couple people that were just like, after like the first like 2 or 3 nights, we're like, I'm not going back.
Yeah.
Which is okay, because there's plenty of other places to eat. But I will say you're right, Mom. Those who did work hard. So, you know, I don't think anything was intentional. They just maybe didn't have the support that they needed to do what they needed to do.
I'll say this. I already said, I said what Katie's favorite part was. I asked Bri what his favorite part was, and he said it was the food. So he thought the food was better.
The quality of the food I thought was fantastic. I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed all of the food.
No, the food was great. The quality of the food. I think one of the steaks I ordered wasn't like perfect, but for the most part, like all the food was good. I love the pizza in the buffet. The pizza up at the buffet was amazing.
No meal, just sorry. Then no
yeah,
meal.
Chris, it was like, poor Chris. Oops. That was Chris got that. Chris ordered a steak and it just didn't come at all. And I know a couple of people had some issues with like how food was cooked and things like that, but it was
MSC pizza is really, really good. Kathy made a good point there. Everybody always argues about best pizza. See, I'm sorry. I stand by it. First of all, well, I was going to say, NCL, you lose because you don't do pizza. So, I mean, you have to come in last. Royal, as much as I love you, you're right there behind them. I mean, with barely. Sorrento's tastes great when you're there, but Carnival comes out awesome. MSC was really, really good. And Silver Sea, I mean,
yeah.
So,
yeah, I mean, but
it was very good pizza. Really, really good dough.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we could do a whole live stream just on their pizza.
And like they almost have like a smaller section of a midnight buffet, like where, I mean, I don't want to call it the midnight buffet, but like they had pizza, but they had sandwiches and little salads and little desserts. So if you wanted to go to the late night buffet, it was open until like what, 1 or 2 in the morning, depending on the night. You could get your little late snack, and it wasn't limited to just a piece of pizza.
Will says, did you do any of the specialty restaurants? So we did one. We did one. We did Hola Tacos.
Mm-hmm. Really good Mexican food.
It was good. I don't know if it was worth the price we paid for it, because it was kind of a la carte.
Here, yes. Well, you could do an all you can eat.
Yeah.
For $25 a person. That's not worth it to us because we knew we weren't going to eat that much. I wasn't going to, you weren't going to, the kids weren't, like the only one that would have, like, so it just wasn't, we were better off ordering a la carte. But the food was fantastic. It tasted really, really delicious. You could tell it was more of an authentic-y kind of food. So, but I think that what they require reservations. So we were able to call the same night and say, hey, do you have any openings? And they were able to put us in, which is great. But I think that kind of place should be a walk-in, and you could still pay a la carte. I would have loved a late night snack instead of going to get pizza, going to get some of those, a couple little street tacos for $2.99 each, get my nice little late night snack fix. That would have been great rather than going there for a meal. That's my
Judy said she did Ola Tacos for breakfast and it's complimentary. Warren has joined us from Odyssey of the Seas. Hello, Warren. Nice to see you. Happy Thanksgiving to you. Jamie has joined us from beautiful Virginia, joining us for across the country from Sharon. Jen says she's had friends on Royal Caribbean last week, and a fight almost broke out over pizza. Listen, I can understand fighting over pizza. I mean, but
yeah, but we can't fight on cruise ships, people. It's just not the time. I don't know what he's talking about.
This is like 2 Jersey weeks in a row.
Cheers, by the way.
Oh yeah, okay.
Cheers. I'm sipping on my nice little.
We won't talk about
cab here.
We won't talk about Julie's fight.
No martini tonight. But I didn't get in a fight. Listen, I don't fight.
Let's talk about that. Well,
since we're ridiculous, don't give people that bad impression. That's not me.
Since we talked about no pizza in the pub, let's talk about that pub for a minute. Other than the fact that we can't bring pizza to the pub, apparently that's not an okay thing there. But they do have a menu in the pub.
So guys,
that was kind of home base for us.
Especially if you're on a Royal Caribbean ship, you know that Sorrento's usually is very close to the pub. And they have no problem if you bring a piece of pizza in there and you're sitting there having your piece of pizza. We did that on the MSC. And actually, the kids went over. Or no, it wasn't even the kids. It was just us.
No, the kids weren't there.
Yeah, no, kids weren't there. So you can't even blame it. It was like, no. And we're
going to blame Brandon. That's what we're going to do. We're going to blame Brandon.
We had a piece of pizza. And the waiters came over and they're like, really can't do it. They're like, we'll let it go.
Actually,
this time,
Amy's taking responsibility for the pizza.
I was right there with you. I was like, pizza sounds great.
Yeah. You just told the world it's your fault. So it's your fault. But I appreciate you going up to get that because I really wanted pizza at that point. And that was a perfect play. And I think Shrey.
But we do follow the rules, so we didn't do it again.
We do feel bad because Shrey was very good to us.
Yes.
Shrey and Paul and those guys in the pub, they were fantastic.
Okay, so you just talked about Shrey and Paul. So it kind of, we're talking about the pub, we're talking about the pizza. Let's talk about their private island. Ocean Key, guys. Ocean Key, if you haven't seen the documentary yet, there is a documentary based on how they revived this and made it into this whole... and
we were there late, too.
Yeah. Well, a lot of them go there late because they have the whole lighthouse show.
You mean this? Can I show something?
Yes, please.
So yeah, that was late at night. I was trying to get some footage of us during the day too. But uploading to this thing is not cooperating with me very well.
The Lighthouse show, and I've watched other videos on it and everything. We didn't go all the way down to the party. We actually stayed close to the ship. They had a whole bonfire out on the beach, and the kids were like running around playing, and we were just sitting in those Adirondack chairs, and they had big beanbag chairs out there. And it was so pleasant, and none of the videos can do that lighthouse justice. Those LED lights are so synced and just created such a beautiful show. And the music was wonderful. It was a really, really nice end to the evening. After the lighthouse show and the bonfires and the party, everybody had to get back on the ship because sail away was at 9:15. We watched the rest of the lighthouse.
That was the rest of the tropical party, right?
Yeah, and that was the tropical party. Mm-hmm. We watched it glow as we pulled away. I just happened to be sitting out on the deck watching us pull away. And as with that, everybody kind of joined us. We had our own little table there in the corner, and then everybody was getting up and dancing. That was a great night.
Amy has joined us from a different Amy has joined us from Florida. Said thanks for the review. I'll be sailing World America, my first MSC in October. Amy, you got to call us for these things. We can help you. We can get you some good pricing. So you got to reach out,
or at least go on to our community group and post pictures because I want to see. World America looks so spectacular. It is a ginormous ship. And I really am curious to experience either World America or World Europa after the Meraviglia because of just the sheer size.
We got World Atlantic coming out too. Mm-hmm. Let's see.
Asia, right? World Asia.
No, World Atlantic.
Oh.
That's next. World Asia is coming out after that.
Yeah, but it is coming out.
Will G said, did you guys have an overnight? No, we did not. We left it probably.
We left right around that 9 o'clock.
9 or 10 o'clock.
There was, I did hear some mutterings of people not always happy that the ship seemed to leave early
It did.
at every port that we're at. As soon as everyone was on the ship, as soon as they had everybody flagged,
the same thing.
The ship was up and out. It didn't bother. I mean, to me, it didn't bother me, but I can definitely understand why some people, especially if you want to go watch the sail away and you're expecting it at one time.
Lee said, yes, they can save you money. Exclamation point, exclamation point. I think we figured out who saved money tonight, Lee.
That's spectacular. I'm super happy for you. Yeah. Good job. Good job, guys. Good teamwork.
Awesome. Let's see. Will says World America is awesome. Well, I want to talk a little bit more about, we already talked about the pool deck. So I do want to share this video. Is Matt still here? Matt, raise your hand if you're still here. Matt, are you still here? Because Matt did some heroics.
He might be hiding now in the comments.
Matt did some heroics on the pool deck, and we got to share this with you because this was pretty amazing. And Matt, we're very proud.
I mean, you got to do it again. We need to see it again.
See it one more time?
Yeah, we need to see it again.
Here we go. Changed outfits in midair and grew a mustache as she came out of the pool. That was even more impressive.
These are the things we do. This is how we have fun sitting by the pool.
that was pretty great right there. That was pretty awesome. So Shane says a trophy there for your Brandon's super impressed with Matt's acrobatics. That was pretty good.
He was on point, man. I'm telling you.
So Matt's still here. There you go.
You should have seen that security rush right out there.
Matt, next time when we're on an Oasis class ship, we're going to do that at the Aqua Theater, and you're going all the way up to the top. That's what we're doing. So that was great.
So much fun. I really did love that pool deck. And back to the private island.
Heather has joined us from the Facebook world.
Hey, Heather. Minus we talked about the sail away party or the night beach party, but like even during the day, there's a lot of beach. There's a lot of areas. I was a bit confused as to where to go because what was paid chairs, what was reserved chairs, what were free chairs.
That was a little confusing.
Now that I know the island, and this is why, guys, you want to use a trusted advisor. Go with somebody or someplace, a new line or a new ship or whatever. Find the people that know MSC the best, because now that I've been there, I would do it entirely different. And
not entirely.
No, not entirely. But now I know where to go and where I want to be, and it would be a completely different spot than we were in. I will say this
on the private island. Okay.
We did reserve the cabana.
That was nice.
We got very fortunate in that a spot opened up after they were all closed, and we were able to grab a hold of that, and it was very affordable. And for what we got,
was really affordable.
Very affordable. It was just kind of nice, especially for the kids. They had like a home base, and we were out and running around and trying to like see different parts of the island and talk to different people and find where everybody was, because everybody was a little scattered. So
Warren says, yeah, yacht club.
Warren, hands down, next time I do MSC, it's going to be just me and Bri, and we're doing yacht club.
Judy,
I told him I want
Judy,
to
now's your
it.
Chance to chime in, Judy. This is your moment.
Judy her thing.
Oh yes, Judy, you have. So let's jump to that. I was going to go to the excursion, but why don't we talk about our awards ceremony real fast?
Oh, we always have fun with that. That's just something that we do.
Yeah, so I mean that was great to see so many of you guys come to the awards ceremony.
Well, because we try to do
get in the group picture. I mean, it warms my heart, and I know you guys said I wasn't crying this time, but that's only because I had Julie jump in and talk when I was about to lose it. but yeah, no, it's always an emotional time for me on these group cruises. You know, it's the end of the cruise. You know, made so many new friends and so many great memories.
We try to highlight and it's funny because we only do so many. We usually do about 9 awards, 8, 9 awards. Every time that we do it, we do limit it. And we do try to pick out things that just we really, really noticed. And sometimes it's really, really hard because I always started off with, guys, this is a really big group. Not everyone's going to get a trophy. I would, but you really want to give everybody a trophy because there's something you can pick out about everybody. We had so much fun with
Shana
that.
said the cruises are always a special time.
Yes, our
and my favorite was we had to give out the participation trophy because I say there's no participation trophies, but we always give out a participation.
I hate that you call it that.
I love it to call it that. I love calling it that. It's not the
participation. It means that they participated in the most things and they dove right in but although there's a lot of people that do that.
Let's talk about my buttered dolphin trying to get the entire scavenger hunt done in 3 hours. That was impressive.
I mean, that was really impressive.
I mean, Kathy beat him out in the end.
Well, you didn't put our little bullet point there. We can just talk about Joe and Joe alone.
Now, Joe, you're gonna have to wait for Joe for the vlogs, or I got a TikTok coming. I got a TikTok coming with Joe. He doesn't know that, but I got a TikTok coming with Joe.
All
right. Brandon said the trophy for the scavenger hunt was very sought after award. I mean, we had 3 people taking it very seriously.
I'm telling you,
or 3 teams taking it very seriously. This comment of the night goes to Shayna. Joe. Amy says, I understand the emotions. I went on a cruise with strangers and left with many new friends. Made the cruise ending even tougher. Yeah.
It just means we got to go again.
Yeah.
So, there's your January 2027, guys.
Amy said, next time I'll win that scavenger hunt. We may.
Okay. So one award that we didn't do that I really want to start doing, we have to make this one like a standing award. I want to do the most creative picture because some of you guys get really creative. And Amy and her group had some really, really creative and awesome pictures, especially when they were in Disney for some time.
They did.
I mean, they had some.
They hauled it over to Disney.
They're in like all the ride shots with the pictures in the bag.
Oh, with the bag.
I know. They're so great.
That was awesome.
Really, really great.
That was awesome. Kathy said, I finally met people I felt like I knew from the chat and Sundays. So Kathy, that's why we do these. That's why we do. And we're so glad you were able to make it all the way across the country. I finally got
to give you a real hug.
Yeah, I mean, so many, we could do an award for furthest distance, you know what I mean? And Kathy would have won that one too. Yeah. So, but yeah, thanks.
And it is cool to see like the names and the people, or the people from the community group or the people in the chats that do kind of get together and they get to meet each other and hang out. So
a lot of hearts in the chat, loving that. I mean, we love bringing people together. That's kind of,
so overall, are you excited to do another MSC?
I would. I mean, it's not my first choice, but I had a great time, and but
yeah, I haven't written it off, but I'm not banging down the door to do another one right away.
No, we got some other.
Is that fair?
Well, let's do this one first. We're going to do that one first. That's the next group cruise. Guys. So if you we have
other stuff planned in between there, but that's the next.
Hold on, the one thing we didn't talk. I had some video, and one thing we didn't talk about was our group shore excursion.
Oh no, yeah.
So guys, we had a blast. We've done this before. We actually chartered. We went to the beach. We took a little harbor tour. We had a blast, and we had a great time with those guys. We had a
lot of fun.
But yeah, that was a good time.
Just being able to pull everybody together, be able to spend some time, and everybody there is like part of your group. So it was like, you don't have to.
Yeah, no, it was a lot of fun. I was, and we've done, like I said, we've done that before. We'll do it again. It was a lot of fun. So, Kevin did say, I neglected to mention Kevin's favorite part because I did say Katie and Bryce, but Kevin's favorite part was that he got to spend time with his friend. And that he got to spend time in the arcade.
The kids all love the arcade. Now, I think this is something to talk about really quick because I loved that the kids loved the arcade. I was okay with the arcade. I mean, I didn't play in the arcade, but I was impressed with what they had to offer and the kids enjoying it and having fun. But you didn't share the same feelings.
I did not love the arcade because people talked so much about that arcade, and
I thought it was perfect for the kids.
You had to pay that Formula One racer cost money.
Well, yeah, But we could have done different passes and we could have done whatever. And we didn't because of how the kids have done the arcade in the past. But they loved it. They loved going there. They loved playing there. And especially if you planned it out and got the packages, I thought it was
Chris enjoyed the arcade.
Yeah. Okay. I think you're alone on that one, Brian.
Maybe I am. You know, we've heard a lot of really good things about the arcade.
My phone is blowing up here. I don't know.
I think it's Bry's phone over there. It's probably a Snapchat.
Oh, gotcha.
Okay. The kids or something like that. Okay. Well, guys, listen. We do want to talk about. Hold on. There was one last thing we did on this cruise that was really important to me, and I thank all you guys for doing this because, guys, if you follow us on some of the other platforms, on Instagram, on TikTok. Katie and I like to have a lot of fun doing some of the dances. Now, my rhythm is a little better than Julie's.
Here's the thing. They always want to do these trends that involve dancing. If you know me at all, I am the first to admit I have no rhythm. I have no coordination. I look like Elaine from Seinfeld, okay? I can't coordinate any of it. And you always want to do these silly ones that require movement. Like, there's a million TikToks I could do. Why does it have to be some sort of dance?
Because it came out looking like this.
And now she's singing, girls just want to have fun at the top of her lungs. Don't even know she about to wreck someone. And boys, I'm in trouble now. Ain't even trying to get out. So come on, baby, take me down, 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 yeah. Don't know what happened tonight. Don't know what happened last week. Don't know what happened to her. But she about to happen to me.
I eventually did get it down.
We had a lot of fun with
it. Was a lot of fun, and I loved how many people participated in it. And if you saw like the little group that was off to the side that was like, yeah, we'll just watch. We're not going to do it. Even they had a great time just watching us. It was fun. So
Mary Ellen said that dance was amazing, and Mary Ellen, next time you're in. So that was a lot of fun.
I promise I'll always push to have it be even easier than that one because I am not very good at them.
Will said, did we status match? And yes, we did. We did. We tried to get as much of our group as possible to status match. In the beginning,
it was worth it.
MSC was letting us help people do their status match because I know like mom had an issue. Mm-hmm. But towards the end, when I was emailing them, they wouldn't talk to us. They said you had to deal directly with the person. They wouldn't let the travel agent do the status.
But it wasn't hard to do. You really just had to fill out a form and just show your lesbians.
Mary Ellen says, I can't dance. Mary Ellen, that didn't stop Julie.
Me either, Mary Ellen. So we can stand next to each other.
It's not going to stop you either.
But just so you know, with MNC, when you status match, it's a one-time only, lifetime status match. But you can status match with anyone. It doesn't even have to be a cruise line. It can be a hotel chain. Mm-hmm. It can even be flight status. So if you have really high loyalty with anyone, they will status match that.
The biggest perk of the MSC status match is that if you status match before you book your cruise, you get the percentage off equivalent with whatever status they match you to. So
and the higher up you are, like, I mean, some like the F1 thing and the flight simulator stuff or whatever, they get one of those for free. You got
the biggest perks really with the status match are the percentage off, the free Formula One or flight simulator, and the if you get a high enough rank or high enough status match, a laundry. Those are your kind of your big ones there. So if you do the match, that's worth it. So hey guys. We're coming towards the end, and I promised you guys some Black Friday stuff. So let's talk Black Friday for a minute here before everybody logs out. So MSC, let's start there. They got some cruises going from $199 and up to $1,000 of onboard credit. Now, granted, that's probably for Yacht Club, but this all ends tomorrow. So if you're looking at booking a Black Friday deal for MSC, you got to do it before Black Friday. So, and that's what you're going to see, a common thing across a lot of these lines. So let's go to the next one here. Royal is doing a big Black Friday deal. Now their stuff's coming in phases, right? So it's only on certain cruises. The biggest thing here is 3rd and 4th guest sail free. It's not kids sail free.
So you don't have to worry about that 13 and under anymore.
Correct.
Now, if you have that 14-year-old, 15-year-old, 17-year-old, It is, or older.
20-year-old, whatever.
It is third and fourth guest
Now,
sale
granted,
free.
4 adults in a cabin on Royal Caribbean can get kind of tight, but if you're saving money, it might be worth it depending on what
We
ship
know
you're
a lot
talking
of people
about.
though that prefer to do it that way.
Especially, just saying. Anyway, so let's go back to this. All right. So anyway, celebrities kind of doing the same thing. Now their Black Friday event is a little bit different. It staggers. So there's a different percentage off per day. So I looked at the whole chart and I added that little November 27th thing right there. So November 27th to December 2nd, you're going to get your best savings on celebrity. So if you're looking to book a celebrity, those are the days that you want to call us and we will take care of that for you as much as we can. So they have a new ship out too. And if you look at there, that's one of their Excel class. So that magic carpet on the right, on the side there, really, really cool feature of Celebrity Cruise Line. So, and they have a lot of cool itineraries too. It's Bryce phone.
I can't. It's buzzing so much. I have to turn it off.
Virgin, guys, hey, listen, we always talk about cruising with kids, but we just did that tour of the Brilliant Lady. And let me tell you something. We love Virgin Voyages. We absolutely love them. The food was great. The environment was great. The entertainment was great.
Yeah.
And they're doing 80% off your second sailor, and their drink package is I lost what it's called. My brain skipped. But you basically buy a tab, a bar tab. You buy a bar tab. You buy it in advance. So they're doing up to 500 in free drinks. So they're going to give you up to 500 in a bar tab. Hey, Team Reese, thanks for joining us. Good to see you guys. Sorry we missed you guys earlier. We were prepping.
We weren't super. I'm going to use the word motivated to like dive into Virgin Voyages. Just because of, it's adults only, and our platform
Parents Getaway.
He talks about sailing with kids and vacationing with kids and travel with kids. But yes, from
Matt says I would try Virgin, but Tiff wants no part of it. Solo trip, I guess. Matt, I'm telling you,
Tiff, I'll talk to you because I felt the same way.
If you guys are going to do something without Kins, it's not a bad idea.
It's not. It's really, really a really pleasant, nice experience. Like it was just really cool.
Mm-hmm. No, very, very, very chic. Very, very much like
yes.
It. Hey guys, don't write off Margaritaville at Sea.
They got some cool stuff coming up.
Now they have 2 ships. Now their first ship kind of did not land as well as everybody thought, but I tell you, the Islander, man, that ship is doing really well. We have a lot of Amy said, does Virgin have solos?
I was looking for
I saw.
They do have.
Amy, there are some solo options.
They have some pretty cool solo rooms. They're pretty small, but they accommodate you well as a solo. So yes, they do have solos on Virgin.
Marianne says, I think I'd be bored on Virgin. I don't think you would.
I think you'd be surprised.
I think you'd be surprised. I think it's worth a shot.
Entertainment, the food, the venues.
Well, Marianne, let's talk. I don't know if it's 100%. Yeah, Virgin will surprise you. Virgin is definitely not like it. Definitely surprised us. Yeah. I think you got to try it before you can make a.
I mean, talk about like kind of different ends of the spectrum, though. You got Virgin Voyages, and then you got Margaritaville at Sea. I feel like they are very, very different. But a lot of people are loving.
And I'm looking forward to Beachcomber. Beachcomber's coming out soon. Like guys, give Margaritaville at Sea a shot.
Is Sharon at Sea still in here? And Jamie and Sharon, they just got off and did a nice videos about their experience.
They were pleasantly surprised.
Yes.
Jamie says, did someone say Margaritaville at Sea? Yeah, apparently he's listening. There you go. Hey guys, NCL. All right. The hardest part of the NCL sale was making this graphic because their graphics were not cooperating with me. They're bringing back the free at sea. You're getting your Wi-Fi, you're getting your airfare for your second guest, you're getting kids sail free. Their cruise next double up ends December 8th. Now, right now, the cruise first is only up to 300. It's not up to 500. So you might have to wait for that one to come back. But if you already have next cruise certificates from your previous NCL cruises, then you can double them up through the 8th. Sharon says, we love Margaritaville. See, Jamie says, oh, hi, Sharon. See, I love that we get to we bring strangers together, and we also bring married couples together. It's what we do. So,
seriously, though, check out their videos. They did a great job.
No, absolutely.
And got to share a lot of their perspective from their time on that show.
Kevin says, how do we get Becky on Star of the Seas? Kevin, this is how you do it.
I think we have a chat tomorrow.
You call us, and it's a $500 deposit. Listen, and if we put you at the group rate, it's a refundable deposit.
And we already know that you guys are coming. Becky, listen.
Just it's happening. Yes. Kevin, it's happening. Becky, it's happening.
Kev, we got her. We got her.
Just go with it. It's happening. But we're going to be on Star of the Seas in only 42 days. So we're looking forward to that. And guys, we have some surprises for you on that cruise. I know we got blurry. I don't know what happened there.
We're focusing.
Is it my glasses? Is it me? Is it me?
It's you.
Amy says,
do it.
Do it. Will says, I need to take advantage of the military deals, Margaritaville. Yeah, well, no joke. Yeah. When you talk about military discounts, Margaritaville at Sea, NCL, if you're military, these are the two lines that you need to be looking at because they're going to get you the best deals you can. Now, I didn't put Carnival's Black Friday deal on the thing because actually I got the email after I finished the PowerPoint and I was too lazy to put it. I was too lazy to put it back in. But guys, listen, 42 days until we're on Star of the Seas. We are going to be going to Cozumel, Costa Maya, Roatan, Honduras, and Perfect Day at Coco Cay. It is our favorite itinerary. It's my favorite. It's my favorite.
Hold on. You're going to confuse people because that's not the group cruise.
No, the group cruise.
The group cruise is January 2027. But we are also going to be not on a group cruise. This January we'll be on Star, and get to experience her again because she is my favorite ship.
But guys, we have a little contract in the works, and we have a opportunity to show you guys something very new in Cozumel. So we're hoping that works out. And if it does, we're going to be very excited to bring that to you. So stay tuned for what's coming up on Star of the Seas. Stay tuned for what's coming up in Cozumel.
Stay tuned for Star of the Seas vlogs on the neighborhood and
you're going to post a vlog?
As well as the MSC Meraviglia. However, I'm just going to reiterate that I do not have a computer right now. I'm off my phone.
We're gonna give Julie a pass on videos for a little bit, but
I need my computer. I even got Brian to make sure I upgraded my monitors and I upgraded all my stuff, and then my computer goes on the fritz. So,
guys, I promise the vlogs are coming.
They are.
You've got so much good stuff. I can't wait to see it.
No, we really do have some. We have awesome stuff.
Team Reese says, I can't wait to see the Meraviglia vlog. Guys,
just means you need to be subscribed and hit the notification
since we are a little backlogged, what do you guys want to see Julie work on first when she gets her computer back? Are we looking at Meraviglia? Do you want to see our Star? Or do we need to go all the way back?
Hold on, we got Sunrise from July. We have more Navigator from July. I mean, if we really want to go back, I still have Magic from 4 years ago. Don't worry, guys. They're coming.
Did you post any Anthem of the Seas stuff?
Yeah, Anthem's done.
Anthem's done?
Anthem's done.
Oh. Freedom's done. Is Freedom done?
I think Freedom's done too. Yes. Freedom and Anthem are done.
Will G said.
At least it still works though, Mom.
Will.
Oh, maybe.
Jamie says, let's build a new computer. That's what Kev wants. That's what
Kev wants for Christmas. So he wants to build a new computer. So that's a project for you guys.
We shall see. We shall see. We shall see. Well, guys, listen. Hey, it's been a lot. It's been a lot of fun. We want you guys to call us and book this thing. That's the next project. We want everybody to join us. You're all stars for being here. And we want you all on the All-Star Group Cruise in
Tell a
January
friend, bring
of
a friend.
2027.
Share the news. Let's go. Let's do it, because we had a great. We just continue to make these groups so much fun every time we go.
We had a blast, guys. The group cruise was amazing. The bus, the parties, the meetups, the cruising awards. We had a blast.
Team Reese, those Meraviglia vlogs are coming. They will. And now that I'm getting my ducks in a row a little bit better with the content that when we have it, how we file it and organize it, it's a little bit faster and easier to get them out once I get them started. But apparently you have to have a computer to do that. So
until then,
I guess we're going to see you on the seas.